Hello, I'm gonna make cod au gratin potatoes, and since last time I made these kind of meals, one of my other daughter has become a vegetarian. That was actually a surprise because she's not into veggies that much. She really likes meat, but she likes animals, and that's a stronger feeling for her. And that's fine. It's perfect. I support her. I support them taking their own decisions and being strong in their decisions. Now, here's the cod. This is about 35 grams of cod. This is some Parmesan cheese that I dehydrated. This is cream powder for the gratin. Other Parmesan cheese, dried asparagus, dehydrated green onions, dehydrated sweet potatoes, and dehydrated potatoes. These are 2 large potatoes, and I think they add up to 70 grams. I sliced them. I boiled them half the time, I think, or 3/4 done, and then I sliced them. I left them in water for about an hour, and then I sliced them about not more than a centimeter thick. And this is cream sauce powdered, lemon dill sauce powdered. You can probably buy similar things wherever you are. And this is some mozzarella and cheese sauce. Now, I don't have my co-workers today, and so I'm gonna try to set the camera up over here, and hopefully not that, but like this, and you'll able to see what I'm doing. I guess. So this is a product that I bought a long time ago. I've used it and reused it several times. I wash it, rinse it, dry it thoroughly. It's been sitting there for a few months, so it has to be dry after a few months. What I'm going to do is, like I did when I made the moussaka, I'm going to have the potatoes separate. So when I boil the water for this dish, I'm going to bring these dehydrated potatoes, bring them to a boil with the water, inside the water. So because they don't get cooked enough if I just leave them in the water that's already been boiled. And I discovered that this is a better way. So I'm gonna leave them right there where you can't see them, because we're not gonna use them. Here's the cod. It's salty, so I have to be careful with the salt. These sauces are also salty, of course, so I need to keep that in mind, not forget. When you make the dishes with these sauces, you don't use an entire pouch for the recipe. You just need to, here you need to calculate. I usually weigh them first, and I calculate half and half and whatever. Now I've done it a few times, and I don't really remember how much the original pouch was. So I'm just gonna add, that's 1 tablespoon. Yeah, 1 tablespoon, because I'm gonna have the other sauces also. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of each sauce. The cream sauce tastes very much like gravy. So I'm being careful with it because it kind of tastes like it's made with beef broth that I don't want. I don't want that flavor. I don't think it's made with beef broth, but I don't want that kind of flavor in the food. So it's just to make it creamy. Now I'm taking some dehydrated cauliflowers, a little bit there. I'm gonna have half a deciliter of dehydrated asparagus. The sweet potato, I dehydrated half a normal size, and now I'm taking half of the half I dehydrated, so it's 1/4 of a sweet potato that I'm using. I don't know why, I just felt like it. I'm gonna add some parsley. Yeah, when you want things to get done fast, it takes longer. It's Murphy's Law, right? And this is just color. I don't think it has a lot of flavor. This is celery salt, or just herb salt. I just take a little there. I kind of want that celery flavor. It has a lot of celery flavor in it, so I think it makes a pretty good spice. And here I can get just some green onion. I mean, it doesn't really matter how much, I don't know. I dehydrated an entire green onion. They're kind of big. And I used, I think, a quarter of it yesterday and a quarter today. And now for some cheese. Hopefully this won't get too salty. But I think it's going to be pretty good with all the cheese. I'm going to use half the Parmesan cheese that I dehydrated myself. Just about, yeah, because I'm going to use it for a pasta or something like that. The rest of it. What you can hear in the background, that's the mango dehydrating. You get the mango powder, homemade mango powder, not the amateur. This is from ripe, real nice, juicy, sweet mango. So this is done. And it weighs 133 grams. Pouch weighs about 20 plus 70 grams. Yeah, I think my battery's kind of going crazy because it said 70 before and now it says 89. It doesn't really matter, that's fine. So it's gonna make 220 grams minus the 20 grams of pouch. That's 200 grams of food, and this is gonna be good for yeah. I'm trying to make them. I discovered that I need to make them a little bit smaller, the sizes, because I'm trying to make the sizes a little bit smaller, the pouches, because eating 2 pouches with my kids it's too much. They get full, they don't want more, and then I just have leftovers, and I don't want leftovers. So I'm making the pouches a little bit smaller in order not to have leftovers, because I don't want to throw food away, especially not this food. It takes a lot of work to make it. So yeah, we eat 2 pouches. That's for 1 adult and 4 kids, and that's fine. That's good. This is what it looks like. It doesn't really matter. It looks better on the plate.